Hola, YouTube. Bienvenido de nuevo, Cartel Tycoon. I hope you're having a great day today. Looks like Hector wants to talk, and we're totally going to talk to him to figure out what he wants. But I really want to show you this new residence is actually pretty dang cool. So we're gonna look at that in a second. But first, Hector has something to talk to me about. Capo, me and the other lieutenants have been talking. That nothing ever good happens when you guys do that. A dangerous occupation. All right, see. All right, speak, Hector. What is it? Well, senor, we've unionized. Oh, good. Just rip it off like a band-aid. No, not beating around it at all. We want to know you value our hard work and are demanding a raise and upkeep within a week, or we're going to be seriously unhappy. You've unionized? Conchudos. How much exactly are you demanding? We want at least a medium raise each. Tell you what, I'll compromise with you because people are pretty loyal already. A lot of you are zealous already. I can kind of afford to let this go, I think, but some of you are just regular dedicated. So how about this? Compromise, small raises each. How's that sound? Take it or leave it. Plata or nada. It's the thought that counts. Eh, capo? All right, so looks like I got to give everybody a damn raise. So let's open this up here. We have Higa Wilson. I'm going to go ahead and do a small raise there. I got Colby. She's already promoted, so she's going to want 20 bucks. Great. $10 for you. Thankfully, he was already free, so that makes sense. Did I already give it to Jose? I just gave it to Jose, right? I'm pretty sure. You know what? If it doesn't complete the challenge, I'll come back to him. Paulina, $20 for you. Sophia, $10 for you. That doubles your salary. Well done. Tariq, you can get $15. And we have La Vioda. You're going to have that. And finally, Wagner, who was free, is now $10. Okay, good. Almost gave Jose 2 raises. All right, so here's my current organization. As you can see, we have room to expand our team, which is looking pretty good, I think. Paulina is going to be the first one to get promoted up to here. But I want to show you this new thing. Actually, I'm going to show you it this way. First, I want you to come over here to this residence because we need to get the money out of here. Now, there's a couple of things. You can see I've left the other residence here. I decided not to demolish it, and that's because there's really no downside to keeping it here. There's no maintenance cost for this. The only thing that's happening is that there are more trucks. Like, it's just adding 2 trucks to the area, and I'm fine with that. So we're gonna leave it because there's no downsides. However, the new residence, I'm gonna tear this one down. I know I just spent money on it already, but we're going to bring this money to the hotel, and I am going to tear this place down. We're going to replace it with that Pathos one. We're going to replace it with the new one because it is so much better than this one, and I'll show you. Okay, so start the teardown process here. Now, while this is tearing down, I want to bring you like this, and we're going to go ahead and remove this road, remove this road, remove this road, and remove this road. So nobody can even get in there now, okay? And we'll say stop your deliveries. You can't get in there either, so you're going to move back to where you were over here. Oh, you can't actually move because I took away all the roads. Okay, one road is here. Now move back over where you were. Please move back over where you were. Are you glitched? Oh, you know what? It has to be this road. Yeah, it has to be this road. Because he can't get there. No, it's not that. Because I just told him to get to here and he won't do it. Yeah, he's just stuck there, I guess. That's unfortunate. Well, the order you do things apparently matters. But I want to show you. This is going to be a very worthwhile switch. You'll see. The other thing I'd like to do while we're over here is talk to our friend Amaranta Para again and see if we can't get her recruited, because I want to start working on this city too and sort of liberating it, if you will. I want to work on that too. So the sound of children laughing and playing trompeau, a breeze which lifts the hem of the sheer white drapery, and a gentle light which warms what it touches. All are ceased in one quick motion by a maid, closing off the window, sealing the office within itself. As much as I'm honored by your visit, Cesar Garcetti, Amaranta taps a metal spoon gently against the rim of a china cup. Now only the familiar scent of coffee lifts the gentle dimness, the general dimness of the office. May I ask, what do I owe such an honor? Capo, Cesar Garcetti, takes a sip from the cup placed in front of him. I come in solidarity. On behalf of La Fedora. It is my hope our two organizations will continue to grow closer. This too is my hope, and we shall see where such hope takes us. Okay, so this is highlighted, and the thing about this that I didn't get, there's an agreement here. These are buttons. I can press these. And that's a thing I can actually do, which is cool. And I just never bothered to press them before. And so when this is highlighted, that's when I do the thing I want to do. So I'm going to click that button. Yeah, so you have proved yourself to be a formidable ally, and I would be honored if you would agree to lend the strength of Querendo de Chivo to La Fedora. This is quite the proposition, Capo, and I accept. Do you wish to settle this arrangement now? Yes, let's waste no more time. So, Querendo de Chivo will immediately become part of La Fedora. Amaranta Para will become available as a lieutenant in Sicario rank, and Tensaka will become neutral. All those things are great. Go. Okay. We've subjugated them. And now Amaranta Para is hired, which means we now have access to the mayor. All right, so we can now talk to her and see about maybe getting her in our good graces, possibly taking over Tensaka, which means we then have really close access to this wonderful airport here, and that will be great. And so we are eliminating our enemies, and now we only have to deal with Molino, basically. We just have to deal with Molino. So all you guys are sitting over here now, and Amaranta, she talks to me when I talk. Yeah, she has such a weird voice. Yeah, it sounds like, I don't know, it just sounds different to me. Anyway, Amaranta Para is a peacemaker as well. So she also will gain loyalty sitting in a city. This is fantastic. These guys are just like cranking out the loyalty by just sitting here. But we also can make a deal with her for dried cannabis, and that's a big deal too. So make a big deal. We say 100 units of dried cannabis for 230. I would love to do bigger, but we must improve our reputation by completing previous deals. I see. You have to start small before you can grow. Gotcha. So we'll do this. And so now the price of the dried cannabis goes up. And as long as we can sell that many units, we're in good shape. Let me check this really quick. We are still not doing all that well with vegetables here. So we don't want vegetables to come through here yet. So give me a second on that. We also have coffee in storage in the transport company, which isn't great. I'd like that to not be a thing. Let's move you over here, and let's get you to deliver all this coffee to that workshop. Just put it right in there. That's where it's going to be needed anyway. There we go. Okay, so let's stop that, and we'll have you come back over here where you belong. So there's a couple of things that I also wanted to look at before we get started. One is the transport company here. It's got a ton of dried cannabis in it. We don't want that either. So stop your deliveries really quick and get this out of here. And then what I want to do in your cargo, I have to remember to do this because it just never do it. I want you to just be dealing with this stuff. And for the time being, I want you to not deal with this. But I think I want you to collect this. I just don't want you to deal with it yet because it's the seaport. We're going to turn that off. And that way they don't bring that package to the seaport. So now what I'm hoping to see, and I probably should just bring dried cannabis. Yeah, I'll just bring it to the warehouse for truck distribution. It's fine. So I want to bring that right here. Okay, so what we should see, we have a whole bunch of packages and stuff just sitting in here that cannot be delivered to the seaport, unfortunately. just because I turned it off, and that's just the way it is. However, it will still be here, and it still can be delivered somewhere. So we're going to turn on connections here, and we're also going to turn it on to here. Now, the coffee is going to go that way because only coffee is allowed that direction. But the rest of it, the vegetables and stuff, that can come this way. So that's pretty nice. So we can just have that happening. Now, this is also dealing with dried cannabis, as you know. So we also want to add the river pier as a destination for this. And so with this, right, remember Los Grandes, he wants us to sell 150 units of dried cannabis through the Los Grandes River Pier. And that's here. And we're also selling opium through this, but you can see we got 35 units that just went out on this boat. And Hector's hanging out here so that we have extra boats and stuff too. But most of the products that's being moved through here so far is the opium. And that's fine. I can turn this stuff on, move even more opium through there. And maybe, but I mean, that is one way to do it. I just turn this transport company and I save that. So maybe we go ahead and turn this on, but I don't need it yet. So I'm just going to let it go for now. Okay, residences. All right, I wanted to talk about that. So he's just sitting here stuck still, and I'm not sure how to get him unstuck. It says he's waiting for orders. Maybe when I build the new one, he'll be okay. Anyway, Pathos residence, so much better. It takes up the same physical footprint, but it has much bigger. I need to get rid of these roads. I think he's going to be in the way too. It has the same physical footprint, but it has a bigger command radius, bigger area of effect that built into it, right? So the circle's bigger. It can cover every field and the pier, which is great. Now, I don't want it over here because it would get in the way of vegetables. Basically, to cover everything I want it to cover, which is pretty good. It can cover even some of that business like the casino and stuff in there too, which is cool. But it would be also plopping down right in the very prime real estate for vegetables and stuff to grow. This is like 100% basically in just this little area right here. So I don't want to get in the way of that. So we're putting it here like the other one was. And it still almost gets the... I can actually maybe get that. I want to get the casino if I can. Let's move this out and move this out. Can I get the casino too? Like that? Yeah. Like this. Boom. That's pretty cool. So we're going to build that. And I really don't know what's going on with Vehiga here. He is just trapped. So I'm thinking maybe if I build a road through where he is, maybe he will stop being trapped. There he goes. Wow. That sucks. All right. I mean, it works. He's going to go where he needs to go now. So good. So we'll get you right here on that warehouse. So now what I want to do, start connecting these roads up again. We're going to go like that. And we're also going to need to connect here like that. And then I also want to connect on this side like this. And then I think this road should also go through here. So there's a direct path this direction as well. And then finally this warehouse can go straight down. Well, no, it can't because the train's too thick. So we'll let it go this way instead. Okay, now why replace this other than just the command radius? Well, because the effect for this, if you may recall from the last video, is that it reduces upkeep for all the buildings that it's in its radius. But it gets better. And I don't know if it affects buildings in the city, which is another reason why I kind of wanted to cover the casino. In addition to having it be trucks that can move money to the casino, it also will let me see whether or not the upkeep cost reduction affects buildings in its radius that are also part of the city. If it does, then we're definitely replacing this residence as well. And we're going to place it right here instead of back here. And that's just something that's going to happen because the upkeep on these buildings, of course, is much greater, right? This one's... click it. This one is 3,000 a day, right? 2,700 a day. And the effects of this is half. Cuts it in half. but it gets better. Not only does it cut it in half and have a bigger radius, it also is logistically superior by having 3 trucks built in and 4 additional connections built in. So it is super good in every possible way. The Pathos residence is the way to go. There you go. We got a couple of people here we could hire. Unfortunately, one of them has a terror requirement that's up there. This one wants the terror low, which is cool, but I don't need him. And in addition to that, he's also infamous. He has good combat power, but he's infamous. And I don't really know if I want him to be there. Now, he has bank robbery, of course, too. Somebody asked about those skills before, too. Assassination assassinates character in a specified building. Loyalty will go down. Lieutenant's allegiance will be affected. There was somebody who had a skill. I think it was Hector. No, he burns buildings. One of these guys had a skill that was going to allow them to, I think it was like rob a bank kind of thing. Robbery. Okay, it's capo. You rob the bank and get dirty money. There you go. Easy. There was another one that actually does something. I think you hold somebody for ransom, like a kidnapping. And then with that kidnapping, you actually get paid legal money for doing that. So that was something else as well. So we'll look at that. But I'm not into it just yet. All right. This is one of those things where there's like 115 things I want to do. I can only cover like 20 of them in a video. So I'm just doing them in the order that I can. Okay. Let's upgrade you and upgrade you. Upgrade you both. Let's get the workshops moving even faster. Oh, man. Productivity is going to be swarming in this area now. And all I need to do is just wait. Yeah, that's it. All I got to do is wait. So once this residence is up, though, all these buildings can stop whining because they'll all be in range to have their stuff taken care of by this one instead. Okay. This is a thing. The warden tells me you have made yourself quite the center of attention, Lieutenant. On the other side of the small glass window, Cesar Garcetti holds a wired receiver to his ear. I doubt they're much interested in your sparkling conversation, so I must assume distribution is going smoothly, see? The prisoner in an orange jumpsuit on the other side of the glass laughs. They say forbidden fruits are the sweetest, senor. Just a taste can keep a man from the brink in a place like this. I assume you'll be bringing more. Ooh, I have no plans. Ooh, what's this? You need to get the prison. You need to get the prison in order to do this. I have no plans. In this event, the allegiance of all lieutenants in the prison will decrease a small amount. That's the only thing I can actually say to him. To supply any to the prison right now, Gartiente, no. So, to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit? Do I need a reason to visit my faithful lieutenant? Well, I doubt you're much interested in my sparkling conversation, Capo. So yeah, he's not liking me too much because he's in prison, which makes sense. I didn't want to capture the prison, but there's a button here for prisoners. Yeah, okay. So I can bail him out for 21,000, or I can wait. I have to wait 6 days to bail him out. Set free in 2 years. Okay. Sure, yeah, he's gonna hate me for that, man. 2 years. This doesn't look good, man. I don't know if I like this task. I might actually have to deliver these, man. Oh, I don't want to do that, though. I might not have a choice in a second here. We're looking at research. Farm 3 is what I'm currently researching, just to really ramp up what we can accomplish with the farms. And after workshop, I think I'm going to go ahead and get... I don't know if food factor is needed. Food factory needed? I don't think it is. Maybe we go gravel roads here. Locally sourced materials. Oh, passive effect. Decreases the cost of roads. It's not bad. I might go gravel roads. We'll see. It might help a little bit. I think River Pier 2 is the next place to go, though. We want to ship more things through the river piers. So, yeah, that's what we'll do probably instead. All right. The building is just waiting to be upgraded. And while it's waiting, it's just sitting here full. Isn't that nice? this building is full. You shouldn't be delivering that here. I don't know what you're doing. Why are you delivering it here? What? Did I click it? I clicked it wrong, didn't I? I think I clicked the wrong button. That's got to be what it is. There's no reason for them to deliver just the standard cannabis to this building, so I had to have done that. Okay, Farm 3 research is done, and our new residence is done as well, which is fantastic. Now, this building was supposed to be in range of that, and I am seeing the upkeep cost has been reduced. That's insane. Okay, we are doing it then. This building is getting replaced by the other one. So first thing we're gonna do is do something I thought I'd already done, but apparently I did not. I'm going to make a back road over here to that road. Then I'm going to remove this road right here. And we are going to place a new residence right here on the coast. And it is going to cover the entire city, plus a couple buildings that are over on that island. And that is going to be amazing. And it'll be as close as I can get it to that island, preferably. But it is going to limit me. Yeah, I'm going to have to step it back a little bit. It's just because of the shape of the land, and there's that red area where I'm not allowed to build right there. So right here, so close. There. And I can get the workshop. I got the workshop. Yep, there. That's where the new residence is going to be. And it connects directly like that. Much faster path. And then we'll just go ahead and get this connected straight up. This is just a flat upgrade, man. These were very good. Now, again, I can keep this here. There's no downside to just leaving this building here. It can exist, and it can provide trucks in that direction, potentially. I can also remove the seaport as one of its destinations, because I don't need it to do that anymore. So we could add, you know, maybe something else over here or whatever. I don't know what we're going to do with it. But the point is, there's no downside to leaving this building here, because I don't believe, anyway, that I get much of a refund by demolishing it. If I do, then I just haven't noticed. All right. So we're low on coffee, and that's going to start causing a problem. And coffee is not in any of our warehouses. No, it is not. Okay, so that just means I need to deliver more coffee. So let's go like this. We have very little money in here. Nobody in town. You're gone. I need you. I'm going to have you come over here, and you're going to manage this area, Amaranta. And then I think I'm actually going to move you over here, too. So I have a couple people managing this area over here. That's what I need. So I would like you to deliver coffee, actually, right now. We don't need coffee in here. So just deliver it straight to here, where it's overflowing right now. And then we'll have you come over like this. Nope, it's here. And I want you to deliver some of this dirty money. Let's call it like, yeah, let's say 9 grand. And go to town with that. And I also think probably a good idea to have you go ahead and deliver the dried cannabis to there too, because it can be used. You're gonna take and deliver the you just delivered the money. So let's buy as much of this as I can. And then I want you to deliver all of the coffee to this warehouse for distribution. This warehouse for distribution. Yeah, this one's better because it's right off the main road. It doesn't have to take this little tiny dirt path to get where it's going, so I like that better. Okay, you're overflowing now too with vegetables. Of course you are, because the vegetables aren't going anywhere else. I want to take you, and let's have your logistics not go to this aerodrome anymore, because there's already too many things going there. And actually, you're not delivering anything there, are you? No, you're not. You can deliver there too. It's fine. So it's a little bit of a juggling match with buildings here, but I'm thinking we're doing pretty damn decent. Strength and loyalty is done. So we've done the thing for the mayor over there. Excellent work, Capo, he says. Mayor Blake barks excitedly down the phone line. With the cola de oveja placated, the sheep farmers of Los Grandes will sleep soundly in the knowledge that their sheep will still have tails come morning. And your son can come home, Blake. Don't forget that. I forget nothing, mi amigo, for it seems my son has time yet to serve in El Dorado. Okay. When my wife died, I took a hardline stance on gang activity. Ran my re-election campaign on the platform that I would treat the people of Los Grandes the same way I would my own son, with love, but with a firm hand too. I would owe it to the people to make him see out his time. I see. And you haven't tried bribing the governor to cover up the fact that he was ever there? Capo! The Los Grandes prison is an upstanding institution that epitomizes each of the Blake family values. Most of all, integrity. The governor of the prison is an ex-vicealmirante? Vicealmirante, I don't know what that is. Like a vice mayor kind of thing, maybe? I don't know. I doubt something so trivial as a bribe would tempt such a man of honor. I don't know what this one is. A military man, maybe? He's some sort of upstanding citizen. It's probably some sort of... somebody's going to tell me. I just know you will. Anyway, so... I believe that all we have to do now is deliver $30,000 cash to the prison in Los Grandes. Bring money to Los Grandes prison to buy my son's freedom. I need to deliver dirty money there to do that. I happen to have a ton of it, so let's see where it can come from best of all. I think probably a good idea to send it directly from here. Oh my god, there's $104,000 in there. What to do with it? Well, the trucks for this residence have been blocked, so they haven't been able to do anything. So, Cesar, you are going to make your way with this cash, and you are going to deliver it to the... Well, you can't. You're going to have to deliver it here for now. You know what? Deliver it directly to the bank for now. And then you are going to come over here too. You have a large cargo capacity, which is nice. And I think what I'll do with you is have you deliver this money directly to the cathedral for a little bit. I have to micromanage this just a little while. It'll be worth it. There's $104,000 in here. Come on, residents. You can do this. I believe in you. And then what we can do now that this residence is in range is we can go ahead and, of course, have this stuff managed with dirty money as well, which is great. But with this in range, we want to see 2,700. What's it going to be now? Is it going to 1,500 and not 3,000 anymore? Oh, yes. Yeah, 1,350. Wow, dude. Even these buildings, $150 upkeep for this. Oh, that's really good. I like that a lot. Let's do a salsa festival to celebrate our new residents. All right, so now we just have, yep, this road is directly connected. It goes out and does its thing. Now we can also add new connections like that, for example. Go out and get the money. So I want Caesar to stop delivering. I want you to deliver some of this extra cash. Where is it? Yeah, you have too much cash in here. I want you to deliver some of this extra cash to the cathedral instead, if you could, please. Okay, then I guess that's too much for you also, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and have, let's say, 12,000 delivered right here. And then you are going to stop your delivery now as well, if I can click this fast enough for the autosave. Come on, you got this. Didn't click it? Clicked it, good. I want you to just simply deliver this money. You need $30,000 to the prison. So we're going to deliver that right here, all the way over to the prison, which is here. And that will be our dirty money delivery for that guy's kid. Okay, there you go. Put him back to this. Okay, so now with all of this happening, with our upkeep reduced in these buildings, that's insane. We can get, again, we can have new places to put, to bring money, etc. Bring money to all sorts of places if we want to. I can go grab funds from the aerodrome if I want to with this building. I can go grab funds from the river pier if I want to with this building, although it's really far away, but it's fine. And the new residences are doing awesome. Also, it looks to me like they're going to attack this one instead of this one. I mean, that's fine, I guess, but we're going to defend ourselves. And let's move into here. Do I have Vanessa? Vanessa, I want you to stop your deliveries. Everybody stop your deliveries. We want to pull some people out of here. So you have 2 combat strength and peacemaker. I guess we'll move you over to here for now. We want you to come and help us as well over here. And you're going to stop your deliveries and move over here as well. Paulina is already in position, ready to go. Capo is going to come and assist as well. And I believe that's enough to ward them away. But with Vanessa here, you can also drive her over to here too. And I would try to assassinate the guy in Molino. I think this might be something I could try to do. I don't know if it's a good idea. Like, I don't know if it's even going to work. But it's something to look at. I think before we get into anything else, I want to get Aerodrome 2. It gives us 3 selling slots right away so we can move more product. It's going to raise the upkeep, but importantly, it also, I believe, raises the... I thought it raised the storage. Yeah, storage capacity goes to medium so that it isn't going to mess us up with the authorities as much. So we'll go Aerodrome 2. I know I said River Pier was going to happen, but this is really centrally located and everybody's using it right now and it's overloaded. So we're going to try to do that too. I do need somebody to deal with the overloaded buildings though, because this attack is going to spawn the police to come and arrest something. I don't know if I can get somebody there in time. There's several buildings that are overflowing right now. So let's shut down this farm. We'll shut down the plantation for a little bit because I know that will overflow without somebody there. We're going to shut down the vegetable farm because you guys are probably swarming with vegetables. Yeah. And I think we need to upgrade. Well, we don't need to upgrade. We just need to move things faster. I'm going to have you move your... Yeah, we need to move this stuff faster. Let's take some of this opium that's here, and we'll just throw it in this warehouse over here, because that's not even on. Just so this doesn't overflow, okay? Also, bringing him out of the area means the yield goes down, so these are less likely to overflow with that too. Okay, what else? We got this building is going to get taken care of with the trucks any second now, and... This has a 24 strength, so these guys are screwed. They only have 10 strength. I'm looking at this. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything I can do there. The only thing I can think of is stopping Colby from delivering. I need to stop your deliveries. And it might be a good idea to just have you guys managed with dirty money too. I mean, paying your salary and legal money. I mean, I could probably don't have to do that. I'm going to move Kobe to here really quick because, again, I really need that to not be red. I don't want the cops seizing my aerodrome. I mean, they can seize one of these things, but you seize my export vector, and that's even a bigger problem. So I'd rather not that not happen. I also can add a new location to this, and I think I'm going to go with the Salsa Club being added. And then also, I can also add money... Or I can add, I don't really have to add much of anything, do I? Let's add the aerodrome. Yeah, why not? All right, so this is landing. Need Colby to get there pretty quickly here. We easily defend this. It's no question. And now I want you to deliver. So we don't get the extra slot because we haven't researched it yet. But if I can just get you to move some of these... ones with vegetables, just move some of them out of here. This, just like, I don't know, move 30 of them out of here and bring it to, is this opium? Deliver, yeah, opium and vegetables. Can you just deliver some of that to here? That's also pretty tight. Wait, how about over here? You have capacity? You got capacity over here. Kobe, take a good solid delivery. I'm thinking like 50 units of it here and bring it to the pier over there. You got large cargo, so that'll help. So these buildings now, we can manage them with dirty money. We don't need the clean money management on these anymore. And we also have Farm 3 active now, which I think is going to be great. We're going to get Drying Rack 2 pretty quick. We're going to skip right over the research for 1, actually, and just go right to 2. But I need to make sure that we're not overloading buildings, right? So it's about, there's a balance here. And so far, I think the drying rack can handle a couple of extra buildings. So we'll upgrade this one because it's able to be managed with dirty money, and this one too. Cops are about to show up at our door, and it doesn't look like that's a problem. I have... Oh, hang on. Are you not connected to the residence anymore? Why? You should be connected to the residence. Oh, I see. Here, like that. And like this. Now you are. Now you can have your money. There you go. Santa Rosa is defeated. And we defeated them right before the cops got involved. Oh, that's super cool. Vanessa, go back to work. You're moving over here. Let's put Capo back over on that warehouse to help with the trucks. Paulina, you're just going to hang out in here, I guess. And then we'll move you back over to the plantation. You can go here. You do have the large storage, right? Yeah, large cargo. Amaranta, you can hang out in town. And I think that was it. You can come back over here now. Yep, provide for this area. And then this is overloading again. We probably are not out of the woods completely here yet. I'd like to get to here. Let's buy something really quick. Can we buy... You're still on 30 days for those vegetables. How are you doing on coffee? You have too much coffee over there. Okay. How are we doing on coffee and stuff over here, though? There's 3 workshops here. So we have 108 coffee there. Only 32 coffee here. So we could afford to buy some more coffee from this place. Let's just go like this. And that should get us here. And now the terror should go down faster. And hopefully that means that it doesn't tick one more up. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. As long as we don't accidentally deliver something we're not supposed to deliver. 3 opium. I don't think I actually need to have you doing that anymore. We're going to sit tight with you here. I don't need to have you managing that anymore. You know what? Actually, let's have you go over here and deal with this plantation. We'll turn the plantation back on. And then you're a cannabis cultivator, which is kind of why I've had you in this area. But now I'm going to move you. And I'm going to move you to... I think probably this field. Maybe just in this warehouse. And that way, all these cannabis farms are going to be even better than they were before. And I might need to. With that being done, I probably definitely need the drying racks and stuff to be upgraded. So the next research I do after Aerodrome 2 is most likely going to be drying rack 2. We don't need drying rack 1. We can bypass that because we've already gone to farm 3. That was one of the reasons I went to farm 3. And then from drying rack 2, we actually have a lot of options, including saving time, more storage capacity, trimming expenses. We can have all that stuff happen. In addition, we also have the ability now to go in and add power to buildings with the military's assistance. So that's pretty cool. So it'll make our buildings even harder to take down. And I'm thinking warehouses and transport companies and our residences can have this passive effect. All the power and stuff could just go up with that. So it's very nice. Let's have you deliver the cannabis to here. So she has a lower storage capacity, but she's very quick. I'm hoping that means overall she moves more. So far, it seems like she's doing a pretty good job. So I'll leave her doing that for now. It looks like this one needs to be emptied as well. So I think we'll move to have one more warehouse for the trucks, right? I think that's what we need. We need a bigger warehouse for the trucks. It's logistics. I'll have a hard time remembering, and I always will. Let's move to go like this, and we'll stick this warehouse right here. There we go. We'll have that managed with dirty money as well, and then connect it directly to here so that it can go to these fields. And then I also think I'm going to connect this road so that it goes that way. And now we have extra trucks on this task, and then we'll go ahead and upgrade that as well. So hopefully that's good. We'll see. So we're way up. We're being idolized now. And I need to probably do another charity event, maybe. Just to really solidify my dominance. All right, let's take a look at Tensaka here. They want us to probably do something, so let's talk to the mayor. Have you ever been in love, senor? I don't know, Fernanda. Have you ever known what it's like to look into someone's eyes and know your whole reason for being on this earth is to give that person everything they have ever wanted? Nanda Salcedo, I think that's how you say it. Maybe it's Salcedo. Salcedo? I think it's Salcedo. Sits on the edge of the desk in the middle of the mayoral office in Tensaka, sipping from the crystal glass tumbler in her hand. See, I look into the mirror every morning. Salcedo laughs, taking a seat behind the desk. I suppose a tender heart is not how one finds themselves at the top of the pyramid, eh, Gusinito? She places her glass down on the desk firmly. The brown liquid contained rocks against the sides of the glass. I was elected on the back of a campaign pledge. I'm sure she was elated to be elected as well. To expand the Tensaka International Airport and restore the region's collapsing tourism sector. I planned extensions to the airport, including the appointment of an airport governess. But somehow, the current manager, at Saramanda, gets hold of the plans. I assure him he will remain in charge, but no, he leaks the plans to the press, suggesting I plan to demolish homes and turn Tensaka into some trashy tourist trap. Now I have people protesting in the villages against that extension of the airport, and my own council is holding out on granting the funds for the project. I see, senora. Leave it to me. Maybe there's a tender heart in there after all, eh? Checking tickets. Launder $50,000 of dirty money into legal money through banks only. Well, I mean, the banks are already doing it, so it's fine. Banks will do their thing. We are also not delivering to the airport, by the way, and we totally could be. So if this aerodrome is full of product, I got another airport I could send it to. You know, like, we don't have to send it here. It could be sent somewhere else completely. The only thing that's cool about this location, though, is it's funding the cash flow into the residences, which is then funding dirty money maintenance, right? So like we have to have something going through there. Otherwise, the cash will not be in the residence, and therefore the cash will not be distributed. So that is a problem, but it's not that big of a problem, I guess. Is there an interface I can do to show what is being managed by legal money and what isn't? There's no cash in this building, so I'm assuming this one is clean. Yeah, if I do that, now we can get money taken there directly. And I think I'll probably go ahead and do this. Yeah, and then we'll just kind of do this because we can. Because it looks good. Okay. This will allow the money to then flow to this building too, which I think is a pretty important thing. Is it time to get gravel roads? I don't know. Like, it's not really needed, is it? I don't know if it's time to do that yet. Let's take a look, actually, real quick at where our money is. So this residence, of course, has a ton of it. All these buildings are washing it. Yeah, so I think that task will go up as our banks launder the money, right? So it's only going to count the stuff that banks do. And I only have one bank. I don't have a bank on this side, so it's gonna take a while. Take 20 days, I guess, to actually complete this objective, but that's fine. Should we go over here and wreck his stuff? I think I should wreck his stuff. Take his chemical plants. Take the lab 3. We could use this stuff to make really good meth. I think I should just mess with his stuff for a little while. You know? See how he likes it. Trying to come over and take my stuff. What a jerk. I could get this stuff going too, but I don't know what to grow here. I guess we grow chicken. Use it for packages. Or package it up. But we don't have workshop 3. Oh, it doesn't matter. We still can. Oh, workshop 2 does it. Okay. So why don't we maybe do chicken? Cocoa is very good though, isn't it? 25. I package it in chicken, then I can send a lot more drugs through here. I'm gonna leave those off for now. I'll have to think about that later, I think. Did I deliver enough to the prison yet? Well, I only delivered 12,000. You should deliver. No money in here? Really? Oh, the residences are doing a good job, aren't they? Let's move over to here. Actually, I kind of need you to move over to... I need you to move over somewhere else. You probably should have just went to this residence. What's up, Amaranta? Amaranta. Are you sure of this? I wish I were not, but I've seen the numbers for myself. This is no accounting error. We've sprung a leak at the bank. Sure, it could be nothing more than just some kulikagaro. Don't know what that is either. Who's grown tired of handling millions while working minimum wage. But it could also be a Sapo's skimming notes off the top to deliver them to the authorities. Regardless, we'll need to halt our money laundering operation while we look into it. But it's the bank! Ignore this event. 5% less money laundering volume at all laundering buildings for 7 days. Gross. Begins to quest a leak. Do not launder money for 21 days. Okay. Let's do 2 weeks. Do not launder for 14 days. Crap. No money laundering for 14 days. God. To plug the leak, if it's a kid, kill it. A rat, splat it. Fucking faulty calculators, smash it. I don't care what happened, you fix it. All right, 2 weeks. We can't launder money for 2 weeks. And this is still going. So is it going to finish its current operation, or do I actually have to shut this down? A leak. Do not launder money for 14 days. I think I have to actually shut them down manually, which is a real shame. A real shame. At least they'll pay me very quickly later, right? Like they're gonna pay me super quick later on. And it's a good thing I have these extra residences because we're gonna need a place to store the cash. So let's shut these down. Shut all of our money laundering locations down. I realize there's probably some interface I could just go click, 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 but it's fine. We took care of it. It's good. I think that's it. That's my all my laundering is now offline. So it's a good thing I've got a good amount of legal money stockpiled, right? I've got a decent amount of ability anyway to store cash here. This can hold $700,000. So we're going to have a ton of dirty money for a while, which is, I think, fine by me, right? I mean, that's fine. Sure. Yeah, no problem, man. This is gonna get full. This is probably gonna get full first though. So let's actually go here. And I want to deliver another, let's see, what was it? Like, we only delivered 12,000, right? So I need to deliver another $18,000 to the prison. So we'll just go, like, I don't know. Is this enough? This might be enough. I don't remember what the number was, but I don't think it's a round number. It is a round number. It's exactly 12,000. That's because it's based on her ability to haul it in her truck, and that comes to a round number. So we'll go 18,031 is what it looks like it's going to be. 11. Good. And we'll send that to here. All right. Let's get that kid out of prison. I want to get Nacho Libre back into my organization too, so I want to spring him from prison as well if I can. Currently, I'm not paying his upkeep, so that's working for me. Give them joy. Not doing that yet. Obviously can't do that because we can't launder money for a while. And then this is the one I'm working on right now, integrity. Moving that cash to the prison, which it looks like because of his, yeah, he's got large cargo capacity too. So that's 12,000 in one go. There we go. And so we've brought, it says there's nothing in storage, which that's how very cover the books of you to not have anything in storage. Well, here it goes. We're full on cash here. We do have extra here, right? So we could go do that. That's a pretty important thing, but like we're going to be super overloaded here in a second. At least we have extra storage for the money in the residence. We do not have a hotel here though. That's going to backfire. This might be a good time for the loan. It's not technically laundering money, right? Wink, wink. It's not actually laundering money. So you could convert it with the loan in this case. And I might be more open to it in this particular instance because there's no real loyalty for me to gain. And that was the part I had a problem with, was the loyalty gain. So since there's really no loyalty for me to gain, I'm actually more comfortable with it in this situation. So why don't we use that as a tactic here? Because we're not gonna gain any loyalty for it really. So lend me some money. And then she's got the same earmarked for a church nonsense. You have my word. She's going to give me 40,000 this time. No. She's giving me 30,000 and then I need to return 40,000 to her. Ick. I would rather not. Is it because I've already done it once, right? What if I did it with the other guy? Is it per mare or is it per instance of me getting that favor? We do have a sizable public improvement earmarked for a church. He has the exact same story. Unfortunate. So this one will cost me less. And again, there's not any real loyalty to gain here, so I think it's a lot less broken. So we're gonna have say you have my word. He's gonna give me the legal money. That's good. And then we simply pay him back with money in here, which is very easy to do. Because it will just leave the hotel and go right to the city. And there it is, 25, 27. It just gets automatically delivered there from the hotel. So there it is. Integrity quest is now complete, which means Los Grandes can be mine. Look at the bright side. Your son is free and safe back in your home, and the people of the region think nothing less of you for it. The mayor holds his white hair in his hands. He swats at the half-empty flask for a drink, but spills it instead. Cesar Carcetti leans over from the other side of the desk to set the flask upright. And what's left of what I think of myself? Did he even consider declining the bribe? The capo purses his lips in thought. Blake groans and lets his head fall against the table. Is there nobody left with any integrity in this world? Hey, senor, I keep my promises. You did. Slowly, the old man's head lifts. He has on him a look of deliberation, as though if you looked into his ears, you'd be able to see the cogs turning. You're right, my friend. You did. Exactly as you said you would. And you did it with caring, strength, loyalty, and integrity. His expression changes. You, Cesar Garcetti, you exemplify the Blake family values. You're like the son I never had. You can count on me for whatever you need, mijo. Okay, cool. I appreciate the sentiment. You have a son, Blake. Congratulations, the region is yours now. Yep, I'll get started. Thanks. Bye. Mine. So we now own Las Grandes, which is cool. Let's take a look at and see what it has. We have some really good cannabis fertility right through here. So this is Cannabis Central over here. It could be nice. It's very close to our other place, which is the airport. So we can probably, I think this is awesome, actually. We can do tons of cannabis right here with this village. And we still have gangs in these villages, so we're going to have to clear them out anyway. We already know we're going to have to. That's going to be probably our second thing, is clear the gangs. So we can free this, buy from the locals, get chickens, televisions, whatever the heck it is, and then just send that stuff through the airport right here. It's very close. That'll be pretty good. What else do we have for fertility here? I'm looking for chemical-wise. Do we have anything we can do for chemical-wise? So over here is a little bit better. Okay, for the hydrochloric acid, just a little bit. Mesalamine seems like it's a little bit greener over here. That might just be the color of the ground, though. Is that just the color of the ground? Yeah, I think it's just the color of the ground. Oh no, it's like a yellow line, right? So maybe precursor. Yeah, I don't know. Chemical wise, we don't really have a whole lot of fertility anywhere in our land at all for any of this stuff. So like our starting location was really bad for that stuff to begin with. But if we can start using a lot of this extra land we have now, and we can move it through the airport and this pier, we upgrade that pier, that's going to be pretty sick. And then, I mean, at that point, we're just going to have to deal with Foscani. These guys are 20 strength, Holy crap. Well, Paulina, I think you might need to just... Yeah, I need you kind of centrally located in some place, like, to be able to move flexibly. I'm gonna put you right here. Yeah, that might be a problem later. But anyway, that's what you got. We got Los Grandes, it's ours, and then we're gonna have Tensaka pretty quick here too. We'll be unstoppable. At that point, then it just becomes whether or not we can get these guys to lay off our backs. I might want to make friends with Foscani, if nothing else, just to keep him from attacking me. And then the guy in Molina already pissed me off. Plus, he has some chemical stuff set up right here and higher fertility for it. So I'm thinking I'm taking over your territory, but we'll see. All right, we will see. Guys, I think this is going to do it for my video today, though. I hope you guys have had a glorious, probably by the time you see this video, it'll be weekend. So I hope you guys have a glorious weekend. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. It's been fun. Bye-bye.